Morning, everybody. We are on the road, or about to be. Heading to about a little over an hour away. Got my my partner in here with me. I think she's divvying up her snacks or getting them prepped. So stay tuned. We got a little adventure today. Here we go. Are you ready for this? Do you know what we're going to get?
350X's, right?
Yep. There's another one too, do you know?
No.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see then, won't we? Here we go. Okay, so let's tell this story. It was last week. I had just posted my video on my favorite tricycle, my 85 350X. And if you haven't seen that, you should watch it. Make sure you like and subscribe so you see all my latest content. Click the bell so that you get the notifications. Anyway, I just posted that on a couple different Facebook groups. And a gentleman reached out to me and said he had 4 350X's he needed to sell if I was interested. I'm always interested. So I sent him a private message, and we talked here and there over the last few days, and he sent me a 20-second video. So I'm going to look at these based on what I saw in a 20-second video. He named a price, which I'm gonna keep to myself and not divulge that. I learned that technique from Dennis Collins on all his coffee walk videos. So this is mine and my daughter's version of coffee walk, I guess. So we worked it out for today that I'm going to drive down and check it out. And in the background of that video, just hit my mirror. In the background of that video of the 4 350X's was a 85 250R that he later mentioned would be for sale also. Okay. And then he mentioned he has a Takati. He did not say what year it was, so I don't know if we're talking first gen or second gen, but I've come prepared in case it's something I do need to acquire and find a new home for, because we know it's not a Honda. I don't like to keep it, but that's the story. We're drinking our coffee. She almost choked on hers. You want to get in the shot here, honey? It's following my face. Oh, see, it saw you for a minute. So we're outside of Albany, New York, probably about 30 minutes away. So we'll get what video we can, but we're not gonna push our limits. So come along for the ride.
Ugh.
It's my favorite one. The 85 250R. Plugs in the tires. It's got a bent wheel over here too. Show your dad.
I don't want to record it.
Oop.
Yeah.
I was telling us that wheel got hit in. I got it like that? Yep. I was just telling her this is my favorite one. She doesn't like the two strokes.
Yeah.
Can you do a two-stroke impression, honey?
No. I'm not gonna try. I don't even care. I'm not gonna try.
You were correcting the one that Okay, we're back home. The cat is checking out my latest haul. What do we have? 4 350X's. One doesn't have headlights. So I gave you the story on these. The further story was that this one was owned by the gentleman for a period of time. He owned this one first, and he had the 250R down there. And these middle three were at a Boy Scouts camp. I believe I've got that right. I can't imagine a Boy Scout camp providing 350X entertainment to children, but that's where they were at least. And they were rescued from a barn. Meyer fenders. So here's an FYI. These are older Meyer fenders. They got sort of a matte finish, but you'll notice right there it's smooth. It's more like the OEM, but now Meyer has this extra little. It's not a crinkle. It's formed in there, but it gives strength. So that's a stronger design, but it's less like OEM. So Meyer front fenders, in case you couldn't tell. Faded, extra faded, but the vintage fork boot look. I suppose that's better than the duct tape fork boot look. But none of these are mint. But they're pretty complete. Like, they've got the toolboxes, they've got the exhaust shields. It's OEM exhaust. They are a little rusty from being stored around moisture. The gentleman that owned them, he had all the tanks repainted Shasta white, and that's a nice job. So all the tanks are in really good shape. They're all OEM exhaust. That's got the baffle. This one doesn't have a baffle. That was the hot rod. Aftermarket swing arm skid plate. These have the original swing arm skid plates. These two have steel wheels on them. Look like they're aftermarket because they have extra bolt holes. At least that one does. That one too. It came with an extra set of the aluminum OEM wheels, OEM tires, but they're all dry rotted, unused hole shots. So those rims are decent. Let's see. It's not horrible. It is banged up. Not horrible though. Better than this one. Look at this. So that hit something hard. And that tire was leaking. I don't know if it was at the bead or around the tire, but this R is decent. That seat cover has been recovered, as you can tell by the arching letters. That's not factory. Decent though. Has 350X headlights on it. Pipe. Oh, there's my kids. They don't know I'm recording. So FMF exhaust. It's got the goldies all the way around. What's funny is this one looks bright, like a light color, but I checked. It is Harada. Harada is 85. I'd expect that color out of an Enki for an 86. But so no skid plate on this. FMF pipe, FMF silencer. Doesn't look like it has the proper hanger for it. Oh my gosh, look at this. It looks like it's got a 350X motor mount to help that bolt up because it doesn't have the correct hanger. Here, let me strip the fenders off these and start that way. Okay. So we've got the custom vented airbox lid with no that's neat. No none of the clips to hold that down. Okay. That's cool. What else do we have? That grab bar doesn't have the spacers it needs. These are not correct. If you need any of these, Mike Palmgren sells those. What do we got here? 3-inch extension and a cutoff. That's neat. Mike Palmgren sells those too. Repop. Reach out to the VMS Mike on Instagram. What is nice is this is all intact. It's a really nice looking motor. It doesn't look like the motor has been molested. California. Okay. That's an anodized rear sprocket. That is reminding me of the Sidewinder sprocket that I had on my 350X in high school. Aftermarket bars, OEM front tire. Very respectable machine, except for some of the nonsense that's here. What do we have over here? So this 350X, like the motor, both of these motors, these are some of the Boy Scout bikes. They look like they're blue almost. So pay no attention to my children talking in the background. Nice uni filter. How do the mice know? That's what I wonder. So I had to tell my kids to pipe down. How do the mice know to climb in up here, and that takes you down the magic tube that takes you into the airbox? I don't know. Got the tail light. This grab bar. Got the custom hinge action there. I think that was a rare Honda line accessory. But it's got the toolbox. I didn't check inside the toolbox. Nothing in there, but better there than not. It's a respectable looking machine, except for the corrosion and whatever's going on with the motor color. All the brakes are there. Same thing here. This one's not broken, but obviously they had a lot of fun at the Boy Scout camp doing wheelies on these. It's kind of sad. Yep. Okay. So that's neat. Snorkel tubes there though. So I didn't hear any of these run because the gas lines weren't hooked up. No gas in the tank since they were restored. I thought about bringing a bottle of gas and with a nipple on it to feed them. I didn't even do that. No mess there. What I did check for is these. So this has the frame cracks here, which are common. And I don't know that that compromises much of the integrity of the frame. The bigger issue is when they crack through here. On an 85 350X, that's very prone to happen. So if you see a built up area through here, it's probably been welded and repaired, and probably stronger than it was from the factory. But those were the main things I checked for. I didn't even check for spark. He was a nice guy, and I took his word on things. I didn't feel like he was trying to pull a fast one on me. Nice. That is nice. This one, I don't know, I think it's been running a while. I think he was just looking to move on. It's not that he doesn't like Honda three-wheelers, he just didn't have time. Successful business owner. Needed the space more than he needed the machines. This is not right. Sounds hollow anyway. Nothing in there. No skid plate on this one. It's got these cool flat track tires. Aftermarket rims. Those look like 10s. Are they 10s? Yep. 10. I'm going to hose these down and try to decide what I'm doing here. Do I need 4 85 350X's? Honestly, no. Do I need another 250R? Honestly, no. I might need at least 1 or 2. Let's see how they look when they get clean.
One week later.
Well, it's been a whole week. Brought these home last Sunday, and now it's Sunday again. It's about time we get these in the shop. So here we go. Okay. Got my heart rate up just a little bit. Let's talk about maybe some plans. I think the plan is to keep 1, maybe 2, and let go of the rest. You know, can't have them all, right? 350X's and 250Rs are certainly some of the most sought after, if not the most sought after machines. I don't know that any of these will rise to the point of being showpieces. These are how they locked them up at the Boy Scout camp, so that tells you which ones are which. But at this point, I just want to see which ones run. I'm assuming they all run. I was told they all run. The freshly painted tanks don't have any gas in them. Never had gas in them since being restored. So I'm going to take my shop vac, suck out some air boxes, bottle feed them some gas, see which ones pop over, and then figure out which ones stay and which ones go. I know just by saying that there's going to be many of you that are interested. I mean, I've posted these on social media already, so my DMs, my PMs, all my messages are pretty well filled up. So I know there's definite interest. I just got to make some decisions here. But I got to know what the status is. If they run, if they smoke, things like that. So if you are looking to get a hold of me, YouTube doesn't make it easy, but you can find me on Instagram at thisoldtrike _ between each word, or you can find me on Facebook, Preston Fraser. My profile picture is me and my lovely wife, who is amazing. But that's the story. We went through these in the driveway last weekend, so I'm going to wrap this video up. I don't know how long it's going to be. I've got all the tank shrouds in the truck, so I do have a little bit of stuff to bring in. I'm going to let them speak to me and see which ones are which. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Another trike adventure. Me and my daughter tracking some of these triangle machines down. This was a good haul, and it all started just because of a YouTube video. It's funny to see how they all start, where the story begins, where the story gets handed off. So I'm part of the story now, just capturing it. Got to get some clean up work done in my shop. It's a hole. I never really recovered from the work I had done, but it's okay. We got some house projects we want to do, and then trike things pop up. I'm going to slow down after this, I think. I'm going to set my sights on perfecting what I've got. This has been fun, but sometimes there's not enough hours in the day. Oftentimes. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. You don't want to miss out on any future things. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't care. That's all right. If you have any suggestions, put them in the comments. If you have positive comments, put it in the comments. If you got negative comments, that's all right too. If my video was boring, that's fine. If you made it this far, why? Why'd you make it this far if it was boring? That's funny. Okay. Over and out.